Всем привет, с вами Рапитлаш, очередное прохождение игры Депониум. Скорее всего, это будет концовка, мне так кажется. Не знаю, посмотрим. Так, остановились мы на том, что мы прыгнули на капсулу, зацепились точнее за нее, и нас выкинуло здесь. Так.
Well, I'm stumped.
Might have been better.
For all of us.
You are so right. You are so right. Forgive me, Father. I'm coming home.
Maybe we were a little hard on him.
Huh. I'm with you on that.
I'm gonna miss him.
Так. В сторону кувака.
Ah, there you are. You don't need to worry anymore. It's all taken care of.
Oh, who are you?
Fufnix, he's seen us!
Don't panic. We're time travelers too. I stole your time pod and accidentally wiped out the future.
I beg your pardon?
Then you created a time loop to lure me back here. But now it's all taken care of.
You just have to be careful when you enter interim time. It's swarming with Fulogs.
Whereby they can't regroup once the future is reopened.
Obviously true. Perhaps you are right and we've managed it this time.
It's a big load of schnufflefo to me. What are Fulogs anyway?
Long story.
We'd be happy to tell you the whole thing on the way. And it would be so kind of you to drop us off somewhere, so we can't interfere with anything.
Just be too stupid if we were to accidentally trigger another Armageddon.
Uh-huh. Very well.
And are you sure that everything has been returned back to normal?
Well, this time travel business is pretty complicated. But yeah, I think everything's fine now. Hey you, stop making so much noise. I worked all day on my balloon and...
Ой,
What the junk is going on here?
Okay, no one move a muscle.
This is an outrage. I want to know what is going on here immediately. And I want to know what you plan to do with us.
Well, fair enough. Luckily, we had a Shinshuma Klux with us, which enabled us to fernungle your Shinshumas.
What? Nobody fernungles my Shinshumas.
It's not what you think.
Is this about eradicating memories?
Okay, it is what you think.
It's not what I thought. What about you? Well, I was thinking about an ocelot. Ocelots are really funny. Yeah.
Quiet! If one of you two is not happy with this idea, then so much the better, because only one of you can be fernungled anyway.
He will then have the honor of rescuing Deponia together with Gold.
I choose Rufus.
Great.
Not you. We're talking about the other Goal, who is still on Elysium at this point in time.
What? But what's going to happen to me?
You are going to be busaked, just like the spare Rufus.
Will you please stop with your miserable you-talks, schmoo-talks?
I think the correct expression in your language is iced.
What?
Just wait a minute.
What did you think? You don't belong in this time.
The risk that you'll get involved again is just too great.
So, you have a choice. One of you is going to have their memories wiped, and will need to do everything again.
Oh no. Everything? All over again? Not me.
The other one and Goal will be iced.
That doesn't sound very tempting either. Not high on my list either.
Just decide amongst you, whilst Kugo looks for a suitable fuse.
блин.
Hey! What are you doing? Oh, you idiot! You knocked over the Shinshuma Klux.
Oops.
What a foofnex. No false moves, understood?
Так.
I think you should let them kill you. Fine with me. Then you have to do it all over again. Just to plunge to your death again in the end. Maybe we should draw straws. Do you have any straws? Tony took mine. Mine too. Wow, we have so much in common. Okay, I know. I'll think of a number between 1 and 10. If yours is lower, you let them ice you. If it's higher, you do it all over again. Okay, ready? 11. Damn, I chose that too.
Так. Угу, значит, нужно за время, когда он чинит шум-шум-клю, что-то сделать.
I can't talk to him out loud, otherwise I'll blow his cover. Luckily, we're an experienced team and under... Hey, Tuck, can you hear me? Loud and clear. Then the training paid off.
I learned from the best, sir. Rufus, sir.
Oh, come on. You're embarrassing me. One sir is more than enough.
Yes, sir.
Now for my plan.
Ну, и какой план?
Can you reach our bonds through the back tunnel?
Difficult. Luckily, I know exactly what to do.
Нет.
I won't duck this up.
Ну, утка не нужна, нет.
You can do it, Tuck.
I'm just waiting for your command.
Ну, давай.
Okay, on my command.
If I don't make it, just leave me behind.
You can do it.
It was an honor to have...
Ну, да, так.
And...
Abort! Abort!
Почему отбой?
I'm afraid we're gonna go belly up with this...
Well observed. Then we'll... You have to...
Look...
You can do it.
I'm just waiting for you.
Ну,
If
давай.
I don't make it, just leave.
You can do it.
It was an honor to have served with you.
And...
Abort!
Да блин.
Just...
I have understood everything and will do exactly what you expect.
Right. Fits.
That's fortuitous, for I finally found the fuse.
Well done, Kugo. Ha! Now it's all back in place again. Which one of you is having the brainwipe?
We need more time to think. This isn't a decision you make every day. You have to weigh all the pros and cons. Do you maybe have a flip chart?
Enough of this, Buffnox. I'll choose you.
What? Why me?
Because you are obviously the class schmogo here. Don't attempt to fight it. It will make the pain easier to bear. We will begin as soon as the Shinshuma Klux is fully charged.
Так, опять отпокинем.
Again?
Так.
You let him push you around too much, Kugo.
Oh, I'm used to that. You can imagine what it was like for me at school with that name. Kugo Hitsun Hugo. Kugo Hitsun Hugo.
Aw, kids can be so cruel. Is there no other solution?
No.
Так, блин, починил быстро. Так,
Again?
у нас с собой ни черташеньки нету. Тук.
Now!
What's that meant to be? An epileptic...
Can't you hear me? Now!
Don't think for a minute that your limited pantomime skills will be...
Damn it, Tuck! That was the signal!
What kind of signal?
When I do this, it means now!
Relax, there's another one there.
Now what?
Never mind now. We'll take care of him in a minute.
It means throw now! Now!
And energy!
Throw already! Throw!
Too late.
Ну. Принять головой. Отлично. Или нет? Ой. Нет, я же что за... Нет.
Well, you know the rest of the story, don't you? With no memories of his adventures the other side of time, Rufus tried everything in the book to get back to Elysium. That's how he eventually got to know me. He rescued me from the claws of the Organon, tried to return me to Elysium, and together we finally saved Deponia from certain destruction. In the end, though, he let go. And he fell. Until suddenly... Did someone here order a taxi?
Go?
Don't tell me you need some kind of special invitation. Come on, take my hand, quick! Wait. You don't know this bit yet, do you? Hurry! What are you waiting for?
Рука.
Ah!
Got you!
Goal! I just can't believe it! Is it really you? Or am I already dead?
You were going to be dead. I couldn't allow that to happen.
Huh, but cutting your hair off is okay.
Now, shut up and help me pull you up.
Stop this instant. Let the man go.
Everything must remain how it has already happened once before.
Who the heck are you?
That's none of your concern. The only important thing is that you understand the consequences here.
If you let him fall, then we will return you back to your time.
But if you refuse, then I will be forced to cut the rope. So, for the last time, let him go.
Who or what the hell is that?
Haven't a clue, but I'm sure they're just bluffing. You're just bluffing! You wouldn't allow me to fall to my death. I will pull him up, whether you like it or not.
Are you sure that's such a good idea?
Quite sure. Right, let's be having you. Hupsy-daisy!
Подтянуться. Давай.
Gotcha. I've done it. Looks like we're quits then. This time, I saved you.
Yeah, looks like you did. Unfortunately, there's kind of a snag.
Why?
Well, they were not bluffing.
Huh?
What the? Hey, we're alive! The rear thrusters must have slowed the fall. Hear that, Goal? We're alive! We're... Goal? Goal? Oh no, not that! Goal! Goal!
Мне кажется, это какая-то плохая концовка. Вот с чего начиналась вся игра. Я вспомнил.
What's going on?
Not sure. Don't think we're dead, though.
I'm rather glad those utopians meant iced when they said iced.
Warning, warning. Plasma explosion detected. Distance 512 clicks. Thermonuclear chain reactions will spread across the planet. Structural integrity of scrap crust will fail in 1 minute. Warning, warning. Your provisions are in danger of defrosting.
Wait a minute. The world is gonna end in 1 minute?
And
me, being the idiot I am, forgot to cancel the post.
Так.
Hide from a thermonuclear explosion in a refrigerator? That's nuts even by...
Окей, потопали. Хрономобиль. Ручка.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh, please, no. Is there no other way?
I don't see any.
We won't remember anything, right?
That won't change the fact that it was a great time.
Yes, it certainly has been. So long, Rufus.
It was an honor, Goal.
И что? Нет.
What a nightmare! I was old and had all my friends. Also,
Все заново?
I can hardly wait to tell my sweet.
Да ну на...
Sweet! The balloon filled with gas while I slept. Now, all I have to do is adjust the flow to Elysium and be... Tony won't believe her eyes.
Я нет, сохранился! Стоп! Сохраненные игры. Я сохранился очень давно. Я не хочу такую концовку, нет. Oh, no. No, нет. Я не хочу такую концовку. Нет, это ужасно. Нет, нет. Блин. Блин. Ёлки-палки, а. И он ведь ничегошеньки не помнит.
Time to... No, stop!
Да, и он ничего не помнит, и все это заново.
I had... And that's what Tony was so angry. Well...
Блин, как же ж обидно. А мне там проходить еще очень много. Хлам. Ну да, все как и было.
These visions aren't all... I should become a... Nina!
Ну...
Hey! Stop! You can't park here! You... Oh boy.
Да, и все.
You don't want to seriously tell the whole story from the beginning again, do you?
But that's the point. Now that I cut out the power inverter in that thought thingy, I can remember everything.
Wait, I'm confused.
Ничего не понял.
Just say you had missed?
So I did, you blockhead. Each and every one of the thousands of times I can now remember. But I finally hit it. Hey, didn't you see the awesome special effects? Why do you think I look so old? Eh?
I was distracted.
Что произошло?
Power inverter inverted the effect of the Shishu whatever.
Shinshuma clocks.
Memory laser. Instead of forgetting, I now remember everything. Memories of over 100 years of the same old story. You think your skin would hold out any better?
No, it's just a trick. Nothing more than a phony magic trick.
Do I look like I use trickery? I got gout, young fella. We completely underestimated the problem. We aren't dealing with just one loop. The time loop you created with the Chronocar was only a small loop within a much larger one. And that larger loop has two loops of its own, one of which has a lot more loops. The big loop only starts again at the end of the second loop.
What is that old fool driveling on about?
I think I know what he means. It's like a pizza box that you fold in the middle, and then take a pen, and...
No, not like a pizza box. It's actually quite simple, but just complicated. All this has already happened countless times, too often to count. And if you laser me again this time, it's just gonna repeat over and over. Goal and I will save Deponia. I'll fall. She'll try to catch me. You'll cut the cable. Goal will die. I'll blow the world to smithereens. Goal and I will thaw and crank back time. Then everything is back to the beginning, and I'll meet one what's his name? Steal the time pod, save future Goal from the future, jump off Elysium, and after we've chased across half the planet and through all the different times, we'll end up sitting here in the end again. The only difference, this time I managed a hit with the power inverter, and that's why I know this is our only chance to break the cycle.
Oh, yes? And just how are you gonna do that?
You look like you couldn't even bite through a cracker.
Yeah, there's more wind in these old lungs than you have in your entire lard butt, Greenhorn. I have a plan. First, we need to erase his memory.
What? But
after all, someone has to make sure that Deponia is saved. As soon as he's back to sleeping unaware in the balloon again, the time will be right for another brilliant Rufus maneuver.
Oh, great. You got any more bright ideas?
Huh? Who are you?
Someone who is going to rip you a new buff. You have completely and utterly destroyed our Umux.
And the time loop is still there, just as before. So, somewhere in the far future, everything is repeating itself. Again and again.
Well, that's wishful thinking. As we
Динозавры.
have advised you, no one will be able to turn back time this time. The old Rufus is going to blow up Deponia, and that will be it.
Oh. Well, at least it isn't the same stupid ending as before, right? Haha.
don't rejoice too soon.
Rufus?
What now? Another one of them?
Which Rufus are you?
I am the Rufus you left behind on Elysium, you idiots.
That's impossible. We eliminated you before we took care of future Goal.
You tried to kill him.
Of course. Otherwise, he would have stopped the other Goal.
But you didn't mention anything about that.
They only know half the story.
А ну-ка.
For crying out loud.
Hey, who's there?
Room service, okay?
Ну идем. Слон?
Something is different, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
It's the famous elephant in the room.
Ah, did you really think that you could simply steal our Umux just like that?
Well, you thought wrong.
You don't belong in this timeline.
We will have to remove you.
Oh yeah? You'll have to catch me first.
Hey! Stop!
И?
I said, just stop!
You can't escape your destiny! Even if it's got a terribly heavy costume on, and consequently gets out of breath easily.
Oh yeah? We'll see about that.
Так, и...
Right. Now you're done for.
Стоп, есть
Let's move.
бутылка козьего молока,
Wait, wait!
дверь.
Quickly, there's a wild elephant running around.
I know! He's right.
Oh no, hold. As long as we have.
Wait, wait!
Hide. Quick, there's a wild.
I know.
Окей, ладно, нет так нет.
Wait, wait! I think I've got a
Есть
splinter in my hoof.
молоко.
You are such a zunt, but a little breather won't do harm, I guess. Now we're going to get you.
Так, идем сюда. Отсек гол. Что здесь? И щипцы для угля. Часы.
So many clock hands. Why do I have the feeling they're smiling at me? Doesn't matter. Nope. Without tools, I can just let the...
Отлично. Что-то есть.
Well, what do you know? There's a space here, but it's empty.
Сюда.
There's not much of a selection. Time to get out of here. Huh? What now? Some kind of immobilizer?
Я понял. А что делать? Что делать?
What do you know? Not everything. No name. No.
А что делать? Ванна. Шлем.
Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Нет. Наружу. Айо.
Are you going to...
As long as you're pointing... The portal that they had opened under my feet led into the interim. There, I was caught in the middle of a huge junk avalanche that dragged me into the depths. As if an entire city were to slide into the gaping jaws of hell.
Paradox City. The whole place must have slipped down when the future opened up underneath it.
Yes, but this timeline also came to an end. After an eternity in free fall, I finally landed there. My last thought was if only I had a weapon with which I could open portals. Maybe I could have used it to slow my fall.
That doesn't explain how you got onto our back seat.
No, it doesn't. I wanted to build a little tension. I assume that this whole thing has happened like this thousands of times. And every time I came to on Elysium and had forgotten everything, almost everything, because the sequences gradually became more and more familiar.
Так.
Hey, rooms.
Стоять. Так, окей, стоп. Шлем. Наружу.
I think something is, but I can't.
It's the...
Так.
Ah!
Валим, валим, валим.
Hey! Stop!
Got milk? Check. That's all I could get.
Молоко есть. Щипцы. Щипцами. Часы. Отлично. Так, ваза.
Actually, I wanted to leave it here. On the other hand, I'm slowly running out of ideas. And as long as I'm careful... Whoops!
Угу. Осколки стекла. Так.
No, Nate. No. Oh. Come on, do your job. Oh, it's still not.
А что ж делать?
Oh, it's... No. No.
Нет. Ой. Съемная панель, но тут ничего нету.
Well, what do you know? There's a space here, but it...
Может ему молочка дать?
I don't want to mess up my second chance to make it first if genocidal plans or not.
Ладно. Окей. Ничего не пашет.
Time to get out of here. Some kind of...
Да что ж такое? А!
Yikes!
Блин. Так. Я на этом эту часть остановлю. Видимо, это не конец. Я думал, что будет конец. Видимо, не так. Видимо, что-то мы еще там будем делать. Как всегда, ничего не понятно. Куча всего понадавали. Что делать, неизвестно. Окей. В следующем видео увидимся.